The IRS obtains its criminal tax cases from income and employment tax audits, from foreign countries' disclosure of U.S. taxpayers' offshore bank accounts, and from informants such as disgruntled employees, former spouses, and resentful neighbors. The IRS concentrates its criminal enforcement efforts on understated income or overstated deduction cases, undisclosed foreign bank accounts, non-filers, employers failing to remit payroll taxes to the IRS, and fraudulent refund cases. The IRS is also pursuing abusive transactions, tax schemes, unscrupulous tax preparers, and high-income and high-wealth taxpayers. Criminal tax investigations are burdensome and will last for several years, with extensive questioning of your tax return preparer, bank officials, business associates, third-party witnesses, and even friends and relatives. Many tax cases are won or lost long before indictment by the DOJ. The tax attorneys here at this tax law firm know how to monitor the progress of federal investigations, engage the privileged services of a forensic accountant, counsel the client against self-incrimination and obstruction of justice, control the flow of information, timely pursue conferences with the IRS and the DOJ, all in an effort to pursue the government to decline prosecution. The IRS uses undercover operations, search warrants, electronic surveillance techniques for their money laundering projects, tax haven offshore bank account projects, business opportunity projects, and fraudulent tax shelter projects. This tax law firm will conduct a parallel investigation that will include a thorough analysis of the financial statements, will verify the assets and liabilities, reconcile cash and shareholder loan accounts, and will prepare a sources and uses of cash test to defend against the IRS's own investigation. There is a 6-year statute of limitation for criminal tax violations that begin on the due date of the tax return or when the return is actually filed. If the government is faced with a short statute, they may attempt to use a subsequent affirmative act of evasion to extend the statute of limitations. This must be defended against by competent tax counsel early in the investigation to allow the statute of limitations to expire. After the special agent's investigation is complete, they will prepare a memorandum which will set forth the taxpayer's proposed offenses, the amount of tax due for criminal purposes, the years involved, and the method of proof. This tax law firm will conduct a tax conference with the Department of Justice Tax Division, whereby we will defend your case with all the evidence, witnesses, and supporting documentation. We will meet with the Department of Justice in Washington, D.C. to conduct this conference, defend your rights, and request that the case not be prosecuted. Although the federal sentencing guidelines are advisory and no longer mandatory, their complex rules need to be understood and manipulated in the best way possible for the taxpayer. This tax law firm will analyze your case under the federal sentencing guidelines and advocate the best position available, utilizing your financial statements, documents, and all evidence in an aggressive manner.